Welcome, this is Carrie Schell from On Point Quilter. I love to use the tools from Deb Tucker's Studio 180 design. I find that using those tools make me much more accurate in piecing my blocks. However, I wanted to take it a step further, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can design your own blocks that are conducive to using her tools. The tutorial will focus on the Split Rects tool, but you will be able to apply the concepts to other tools from Studio 180 Design and even the Go Cube from AccuQuilt. On the home screen, select New Project and label it Studio 180 Design Split Rects and select OK. On the home screen, select Design a Block from Scratch and select a new block, Pieced Poly Draw Block. In the Precision toolbar, set the block width and height. If you don't know the size, go ahead and select a larger size. Let's go ahead and set it at 12 by 12. Under the Drawing Tools and Grid Properties, select the Rectangle Grid, and we set the snaps horizontal and vertical under the Drawing Tools as well. Type in 12 under Horizontal and Vertical, which will set the snaps every inch. The PolyDraw tools work different than those in EasyDraw. We will use the Polyline tool to draw each of the patches. To draw a Split Rects unit, we're going to use the Polyline tool and start in the upper left corner. And we're going to double-click to start. Once you have double-clicked, you're going to pull your mouse over to the 6-inch mark using the ruler on the top, and you're going to do a single click. And then you're going to go to 3 inches on the left and do a single click, and go back to the beginning and double-click your starting point. Click on the Hide Show Autofill, which is the double heart icon at the top. We can now see the filled patch. For the other side of the unit, select Clone and click on the Rotate button 4 times. To move a unit, drag the crosshairs in the center. To create a reverse unit, use the Pick tool and drag a box to completely enclose both patches. Select Clone, followed by Flip left to right, and move it to the upper right corner. Add this to the project sketchbook. Next, let's create a Split Rects bonus unit. Select the Pick tool and delete the unit in the upper left corner and the 2 units on the right. And I usually use the delete key on my keyboard for that. Then select the Polyline tool. Start the next patch by double-clicking at 0, 0. Single-click at 6 inches on the top. Now, I was going to tell you to snap at the midway point, which is 3 1/2 inches, but I don't have a snap point there. So instead, I'm going to snap at the 3, 1 point and double-click at 0, 0 to finish. Then I'm going to change my vertical snap points to 24, and now with the Edit tool, I can select the node that needs to go to the center, and I can move it to snap to that point. Then select the Polyline tool and start in the upper left corner and draw the triangle unit on the left. Remember to double-click to finish. Select Add to Project Sketchbook. With the Pick tool, drag a box to completely enclose all of the patches. Drag the crosshairs in the center so they snap to the 3-inch mark in the upper left corner. Select Clone, followed by 2 rotates, and move the group of patches to the right side of the block. Clone, rotate 2 times, move to the bottom, and clone, rotate 2 times, and move to the left. Now, if we go to color, you will note that the only thing we can color are the actual patches that we drew. The other pieces are actually blank, and so we cannot fill them with color. Select the Draw tab where we will draw the additional patches. Use the Polyline tool to draw a 3-inch square in the upper left corner. Clone and drag to position in the remaining 3 corners. Use the Polyline tool to draw the square for the center. Select the Color tab and color the remaining patches. Add to Project Sketchbook. Let's try something different in the center. Select the Draw tool, and with the Pick tool, select the center by clicking on it, and select the Delete key on your keyboard. Now with the Pick tool, drag a box to fully enclose the units on the left. Select Clone and drag them immediately to the right of the units you cloned. Now select the units on the right, select Clone, and move them so that they are immediately to the left of those units. Select the Color tab and recolor the block. Add to Project Sketchbook. Let's try a different option. View the Project Sketchbook and go back and select the block that has the single bonus block in it and select Edit. With the Pick tool, drag a box to completely enclose all of the patches and rotate it a total of 6 times and move it to the upper left corner. Select Clone followed by Flip left to right. This is going to be a reverse bonus block, and we're going to move it right next to it. Then drag a box to select all of the units, clone and rotate it 2 times, move to the right, clone, rotate it 2 times, move to the bottom right, and clone, rotate it 2 times, and move to the bottom left. Select the Color tab and color this block. And add to Project Sketchbook. Thanks so much for watching. I would love to see how you decide to put your patches together to create your own blocks and then use them in a quilt.